In June 2025, Anton Alekhanov, the director of Russia's Ministry of Industry and Trade, announced ambitious plans to increase the production of the Il-76 heavy military transport aircraft at the Aviastar plant in Ulyanovsk. As per Alekhanov, the comprehensive program will necessitate investments totaling approximately 46 billion rubles. This amount is equivalent to approximately $584 million at the current exchange rate of approximately 1 ruble to 0.0127 US dollars. The project is intended to be executed in a series of stages, each of which is intended to substantially increase the plant's productivity and guarantee that Russia can satisfy the demand for this iconic aircraft on both a domestic and international scale. There will be an infusion of approximately 26 billion rubles, or $330 million, during the initial phase of the expansion. It is anticipated that this initial investment will nearly double the current production rate. Aviastar had previously been able to assemble only one IL-76 per year. However, recent enhancements have already increased the annual output to 7 aircraft. The facility intends to achieve a capacity of 10 to 12 units per year during the initial phase of modernization. Aviastar has undergone a significant transformation from a facility that specializes in one-off assembly to a modern serial production enterprise. This transformation has been facilitated by the installation of new equipment, continuous workforce training, and upgrades to the plant's infrastructure. The second phase will necessitate an additional 20 to 21 billion rubles in investment, which is equivalent to approximately $254 to $267 million, following the effective conclusion of the first phase. This will further enhance Aviastar's manufacturing capabilities, allowing for the annual production of up to 18 Il-76 aircraft. Alekhanov underscored that this is not the ultimate objective. A third phase of modernization and expansion is anticipated in the event that market demand, particularly from foreign purchasers, remains robust. The first phase would concentrate on improving the plant's machining capabilities to increase the annual production to a maximum of 24 aircraft. Alekhanov believes that the potential for such expansion is feasible, provided that the demand for military transport aircraft remains robust. Several variables are responsible for the increase in Il-76 production. Initially, the aircraft continues to be a fundamental component of Russia's military aviation capability and is essential to the ongoing modernization efforts of the Russian aerospace forces and other security agencies. In addition, the IL-76 is a well-established export product with consumers in the Commonwealth of Independent States, the Middle East, Africa, and Asia. In recent years, there has been a surge in interest from countries such as India, Iran, Algeria, and Egypt, all of which appreciate the IL-76's durability, versatility, and capacity to operate in difficult environments. The IL-76's appeal is further diversified by its widespread use in humanitarian missions, disaster relief, firefighting, and medical evacuation, in addition to its military role. The eventual certification of a civilian version of the Il-76 is a critical component of the expansion strategy. Alekhanov observed that this measure is currently being seriously considered as it would expand the aircraft's customer base and access new markets. By increasing production volumes, Aviastar anticipates achieving economies of scale, which will result in a decrease in unit costs and an increase in profitability. This, in turn, would improve the IL-76's competitiveness in the global market, particularly as Russia endeavors to fortify its status as a supplier of large transport aircraft. Aviastar's transformation is indicative of more extensive developments within the Russian aviation sector. The plant has undergone substantial modernization in recent years, transitioning from sporadic, small-batch assembly to consistent serial production. This progress has been facilitated by the adoption of sophisticated manufacturing technologies, investments in infrastructure, and the development of a skilled workforce. Russia has prioritized the development of domestic supply chains and technological self-sufficiency in response to Western sanctions and the subsequent necessity for import substitution. This method not only guarantees the continuous production of strategic assets, such as the IL-76, but also promotes the overarching objective of technological independence. The IL-76's export prospects remain robust. A broad spectrum of potential customers are attracted to the aircraft due to its long range, high payload capacity, up to 60 tons, and capacity to operate from unprepared airfields. Negotiations are currently underway with numerous countries, including India, Iran, and Egypt, as well as several African states. The IL-76's marketability is further enhanced by its adaptability, which can be configured for military transport, firefighting, medical evacuation, and passenger missions. In summary, the anticipated expansion of IL-76 production at Aviastar is a significant milestone for the aviation sector of Russia. The investment program, spanning 3 stages and totaling 46 billion rubles, approximately $584 million, aims to satisfy domestic requirements while also substantially increasing exports and strengthening Russia's position in the global aerospace market. The success of this initiative will be contingent upon the capacity to modernize production and certify new civilian variants, as well as the ongoing demand both domestically and internationally. Russia's objective is to guarantee the long-term competitiveness and sustainability of one of its most critical aircraft programs through these endeavors. Now, do you think there will be a need for a large number of IL-76 in the era of UAVs? Let us know in the comments. Please feel free to like, share, and subscribe to our channel.